So they'll be calling you a radical, so the collapse is in earnest. So this is the adult Chinook, the smoking gun of Fukushima. They go to sea for 5 years. 2013, 1.12 million. 2014, 1.5 million. The first batch back from Fukushima, escapement 5 years, 1.3 million. Expected the next year of 1.7 million. What happened? Freaking the next year. Expected of 2.3 million. Whoa. The next year expected of 2.3 million. Whoa. You want to see this year's? You don't think it can get worse? Expected 2.7 million based on it. That's a catastrophe in violation of the Endangered Species Act for 3. Still hit or even worse. They go to sea. This is the nightmare of Fukushima, and who's to blame? There's your. The orcas eat them. The orcas are starving to death. The sea lions are starving to death. So we have videos. I mean, that's the work that I do, the field work. I'm not Jake Olin, sitting in a glass house and these guys. We do the work. We have videos of them shooting the sea lions. So this is the problem. That's my straw I put on there. Greenpeace, the Sierra Club, Friends of the Earth betrayed the hell out of us. The softballed hypocrite freaking pieces of shit. They took a let's get rid of straws to a nuclear war fight. It's the smoking gun of Fukushima. It's unarguable evidence. Unarguable evidence. This is the people that built the reactors of Fukushima, Japan. Wallace Construction Art School. Oh yeah, my old school. When I graduated in '82, Bill Strong, they blackballed him. He's come home after all those years. Oh, you should see these panty painters now. Beyond pathetic. The likes of Jane Catlin herself. I mean, Farrell Colette, Kevin Blanch, Margene Hunsaker, my mother. They're all rolling in their graves. So this is it. I don't care who watches these videos anymore. I'm just recording history, our small army. There's only 300 of us, by the way, and you know who you are. Post-ignorance army. We tried. We tried. I misspoke in the last video and said that Rosie had died. Rosie hadn't died. Scarlett died, the young female. Excuse me, Rosie called around the baby, but she'll be dead soon. And it's not, we're going to take salmon, and so you wait to hear this. You got to hear this. So here's the hypocrite's answer. The American consumption pigs. We make up less than 4% of the world's population. We consume 44% of the world's. I mean, it's disgusting. Oh, always been no. We don't recycle anything. We're pigs. We're disgusting. 0%. We're intoxicated. We're high and drunk on 0% interest rates, like heroin. It's like cocaine. It's disgusting. That's the EPA. They're the Kevin Blanch, Michael Jordan of the freaking environmentalist movement. It's disgusting. I'm way past disgusted. Friends of the Earth, Greenpeace. I got in a physical confrontation with Greenpeace. They says, "Oh, you're raising your voice." I says, "There's no resorts. I grew up here. I was in San Diego, on the Crystal Pier where I grew up." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I grew up here and there, back and forth. They're all rolling in their graves." There's no noise ordinance. Fuck you. You know, he pushed me, physically pushed me when I had a central line hanging. I mean, remember, I'm a critical condition. The NEI, the nuclear energy industry, which is an organized crime, hired PR firms to go, I can prove it. Obama and Trump, I misspoke also and said that they caused it. No, Obama and Trump know full well of the cover-up. Well, Obama does. He's the one that ordered the cover-up inside the situation. I read the transcript and said the situation. You killed the Pacific Ocean. Smoking gun. Everybody, now, nobody predicted this except me. Random regression. How can their models get it this wrong? How can their models get it this wrong? I'm an old stats professor. I started the water school business when they were the #1 in the fucking country via the testing, 9 consecutive. Ran the whole program. Ran the whole program when they all started dropping dead, including about cancer. Now they rank 512 out of 520. Utah State got Koch brothers guys up there. The Koch brothers bought Utah State. They bought them. You're going to school there? What, to be a Alcantara whore? The rest of the world looks at us like, what is the matter with you insane creeps killing the earth? Militarism, you need to pledge allegiance. Fuck you. Killed the sea. Killed the sea. Killed the sea. You took a fucking get rid of straws. So I'm on the committees down there in San Diego. We had it banned down there. At the last minute, they compromised. 10 cents. Oh yeah, 10 cents matters to a La Jolla. And by the way, I wouldn't go to. I'm done with San Diego. I can't go there. I'm not going to live there anymore. I'll tell you why. The desal plant. They put which I call the Farrah Fawcett. I protested the shit out of them. I talked to them, whatever as they were doing. You can look up the videos, play back the tape, Your Honor, dead tide pools. So the starfish can't live in it. The fish can't live in it. The slugs is the only thing that California hare is the only thing that can live in it. The octopus can't live in it. Salmon can't live in it. 60,000-pound whales can't live it. They're washing up dead. But you can drink it. You can shower it. You can bathe it. You can drink your 30th Street, which is 40th Street, which we call I-15 now. You can fucking, it's all good. No, it's not. It's fucking toxic. It's poison. Surfers who can't surf, skiers who can't ski. Projections of 2.7 million. Violation of Endangered Species Act. Where's Greenpeace? Where's the Sierra Club? The epic betrayal of the Sierra Club. You're raising, I said, I remember when you used to raise your voice. And I'm talking U.S., not in Europe. I'm talking, I mean, Friends of the Earth are betraying rats. That's how you got Diablo Canyon. Friends of the Earth compromise. They always compromise, and they lose. Kevin Blanch, the only activist that really, just like when I fought leukemia, 44 of us in that leukemia unit with really unsurvivable cancer. They experimented on everything. They got beat back on a lot of them, but they refused to continue their fight. They all died. Bees are gone, insects are gone, trees freaking down, Great Salt Lake going dry, tide pools fucking dead. Ready to see the logical catastrophe in humanity, all post Fukushima. Again, let's go back. 2013, why the Columbia? That's the big halloween. These are Chinook, the hallowed beast. That's 2013 returning, 2014 returning, 2015, 2016 expected 1.7 million. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Run your regression. NOAA, ODFW's models were right on there, right on, right there, right on there. What happened there? They got their golden nuclear handcuffs. They're compromised. Oregon State should be all locked up. I mean, what's her name up there? I got kicked off San Diego State. I've kicked off all these marine biologist departments. Kevin Blanch, the modern day Doc Ricketts, the marine biologist that matters in the desert of Utah. Monterey Aquarium. What a fucking bunch of clowns. Steve's his name. I got into it with him. They're clowns. Expected 1.6. Their models blew up. I'm an old stats professor. You run regression. It blew out of the mean. It deviated by the mean by billions of times. So we call that an outliner. Something obviously happened in the ocean in 2011. It's obvious. It's called an outliner. It's coincidence, bro. They'll come out. Coincidence don't get it in the scientific world. The greatest Ph.D. and you know, I'm not Jay Colin in a glass house, fucking blah, blah. No, I did the field work with a central line hanging out of my jugular vein, traveling all over the world, walked the coast of California, dying of cancer. The greatest Ph.D. in human history. Oh, just an aberration. The trend ain't your friend. It's over. Broke Fukushima, the plutonium broke the eco chain. Plankton. Sardines, anchovies. They declared an emergency. This is the fraud of the Trump administration. This is the fraud of the Obama administration. How can you declare an emergency and not close it under the Endangered Species Act? They want it both ways. The Mitchell Act, they hijacked it. Come fishing, drink your fucking beer. Fucking, we're going to heaven. No, you're going to hell. Fucking stewardship of the earth? I think not. You took a fucking get rid of straws to a nuclear fucking war. Kevin Blanch, the Michael Jordan of the environmentalist movement. The only one. Stay tuned.